This episode of the original Debbie and Carrie show is set in its fourth season when Sandy Smith was married to Steve Miller and living with him in Tulsa. Meanwhile, Debbie and Carrie were in the Smiths' home in the Texas town.
Debbie, what are all these mailings doing here? All these Christmas cards and other items? Last month I got an appeal from a charity asking me for money to send to children on an Indian reservation. So I sent the charity about $15. Now I got another appeal from them. And more requests for money from others. And some of them are sending me items that are useful around the house, like bags, cards, pens or tools. Doesn't that cost them money? Of course it does. Then you feel guilty for them sending you the items, so you send them more money. Which leads them to send you more appeals, often with useful items, creating a vicious cycle. My mother Jessica knows all about that crap, because it happened to my grandmother in Boston many years ago. My mother Kelly received many such appeals a few months after my father died. She sent one donation to a charity and they sent her a dozen more appeals over the next 2 years. She also began receiving appeals from other charities. After a couple of years, she had sent these charities thousands of dollars, and she was unable to save any money for herself. She couldn't even send me and Lucy gifts while I was pregnant with Carrie. Lucy and I had to spend months helping my mother to get her name and address off the charity's mailing lists. Lots of phone calls, lots of letters, and even threatening a lawsuit in one case. When you respond to one charity, your name and address is flagged as a likely donor for future appeals, so your information is passed around to more charities. So it is wrong to help others through those charities? But I like helping others. Yes, but that is taking the easy way out. Real charity work involves getting your hands dirty, not merely sending a check to some group that may be only a scam. Yes, Carrie? Sure, I will put you on. Mother Jessica, Debbie has already received more than a dozen appeals from various charities this week alone. I think we need help putting a stop to these attempts at manipulating us. Maybe Sandy can help. Yes, she is in Tulsa now, but she is still a lawyer, so she can use the legal system to fight for you. Oh my God, not you two. I and Steve just finished having a long discussion about the abuse and manipulation attempts by these charities. They have been begging him for money too. And he is so damn kind-hearted he has a hard time saying no to them. I finally put my foot down and am making him shred any new appeals he gets. I guess I will do the same. But Mother, can we sue them? Not for sending you appeals. That is perfectly legal. Just learn to completely ignore them. If you want to donate to a charitable group, send your funds to your local church and to the Unitarian Universalist Association and the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee. Those are not scams and we know exactly what they do and how they operate. Understood, Mother. And thank you.